I honestly can't believe you just compared Geno.
Geno Smith and Brady.
Yeah, okay. And the fact that they're not that far behind and they've been battling for the number 5 quarterback in the league
Yeah,
this
but
year.
Geno does not have that history. The reason,
History don't matter this year.
the reason, yeah, baby, yeah, baby. You know it's playoff time. You tuned into the show where we talk shop, we talk sports, and yeah, we talk a little shit. It's the showdown. Yo, what up, though? It's your boy OG Tim Wilson, and I am here with the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Wayz, and it is the showdown. What's up, fellas?
What up? What up?
And what
You,
is good?
I don't know, man. Y'all gonna have to tell me. But I guess we about to find out. We about to find out what's good because we got some fantasy football talk to go. It's playoff season, and it's time to talk some of that and see who's doing what, when, and where.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
I know. I already got the message. I got hit up with screenshots in my doggone instant messenger about you. Like, look, I didn't. So that tells me he watched the show. He ain't give us no feedback. He acting like he not watching, but he's watching because sent me the message on my instant messenger with a screenshot said, "I just squashed your boy's only hope."
Yeah.
And who is he, might you ask? I'm talking about Johnny the Mechanic, who played Big Ed in his only playoff game this weekend and didn't quite go all that well for my boy.
No, my team's been decimated by injuries, so
Well,
Oh my
maybe
goodness,
next
let's
year
not get on that subject.
maybe next year you'll actually manage your teams and do a little better.
yeah, I will.
Okay, all right. 'Cause, look, I was listening to last week's show when we brought that up, and Wayz mentioned Ian Rappaport. No, you mentioned somebody, Ian Rappaport, right?
Yep.
Yep.
He said you go to his site and he tell you this, he tell you that, and then I'm sitting there thinking while I was listening to it, I said, why didn't either one of us think of it while we were doing the show? Damn it, you do the showdown. You can listen to the showdown. We telling you who to sit and who to start and all of this, and then you come on now. You don't even need Ian Rappaport. This is what you need right here.
Right?
Yeah, you providing your own information and then not using it.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
be better next year.
See? All right. Let's do this toast, man, and get this party started, man. We got a lot to cover. Everybody up?
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
As you see, I am doing some new wine. I'm doing wine still, but I got some new wine tonight. It's my first time trying this one. Let me get to my camera so I can see if I'm doing this right. This one is called Klein. So big up to Klein. It is a Zinfandel is what it is. It's a red
Okay.
wine Zinfandel, and just trying that for the first time, and it's pretty tasty. That's a not the brand, but the style was recommendation from my sister. I was talking to my sister. She's a longtime wine drinker, and I was telling her that I was getting into it. And so she asked me if I had tried a red wine Zinfandel yet, and I had not. But I used to drink when I drank wine. My first venture into drinking wine, white Zinfandel is what I used to drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I said I'll try red Zinfandel. So this is my first time trying it. Pretty good so far. So good. Mm. And over the weekend, I took a page out of Wayz's book and tried a Pinot Noir, and that was actually very good as well. So
Okay.
Yeah, Pinot
props to
Noir is
Wayz.
perfect. That's the perfect one for your barbecues and your tougher meats, steaks and all.
Okay. All I needed for is to get drunk. I ain't trying to flavor food. I'm just flavoring my cigars and
He turned it into a wino.
getting the tipsy. So that said, man, let's get into let me update you guys on some of these playoffs here. I've got a lot of them I'm gonna cover, and then I'll let y'all cover the rest. Um, College football playoff kickoff. I'm only going to mention the notables here because only one person we know that's relevant to this conversation made the playoffs, and he's out. That is Acorn. Acorn went down by 3 points in the first round, 144 to 141.
Man.
And actually, he outscored everybody else in the playoffs. He was just playing the wrong guy. So he's out. So we will no longer be covering the college football kickoff playoffs. So that's how we're going to start narrowing the list down of playoffs that we cover. Because I was just telling Ways, pretty soon it's going to start flip flopping. Right now we got a lot of fantasy playoffs to talk, and not as much pro playoffs to talk. But that's going to flip flop shortly because these fantasy playoffs are going to wind down. On to Speed Force. I am out. I got knocked out in. Oh no, I didn't. I won. I came back and won. Oh no! I got knocked out. Never mind. Never mind. I got my ass beat. Yeah, I got knocked out in major fashion by the other Ranger. And Wayz took out Dijon. Big Stepper Dune goes down the Wayz, and Wayz is in the finals now against the other Ranger.
Well, not necessarily.
Okay.
Remember, Speed Force is 2 weeks per round, so this coming week is the last week of this
Oh,
round.
oh,
So
so this
Dejan has a chance, and so do you.
so this round is not over. Actually, it's a 2 week round. Okay, so it's a 2 week playoff round. So we still got a shot. But right now, Wayz is up 122-107, very reachable. You're in striking distance. I'm a little further back at 108-75. Okay, all right, good call, good call. All right, all right, all right. So we got to keep our eye on the Speed Force playoff. The big dogs eat. Yes, none of us are in, but our top dog has went down.
Mm.
Dejan lost. So now Melvin, who we hired who I brought in as a sniper just to join the squad, is now the only one that is active. So all of the true nasty boys are out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah. We ain't gonna even go there again. We're gonna leave that alone. But you
Yep.
know, when you own it, when you playing with a team of teams, your team is part of a team. You got to remember that. You got to make sure you always try to knock off your opponent because we need them to lose. They dominated too many playoff spots because we gave them too many games.
Mm.
They got two teams in there at 9-5. One of them wasn't supposed to make it.
Mm.
Let's see. Faith FAFO. Let's see who's in here. Let me see. Let me see if I'm in there at all. If anybody relevant is in. OG. The other OG, the fake OG. That is Johnny the Mechanic. He's in. He won. So he moves on to the second round. He beat the fake Ranger. And Dejan knocked off somebody, some blame. And so Dejan moves on to the second round. So that's going to be interesting to see how they line up. Oh, it looks like Jab is going to be playing his son, Chris, in the second round.
Yep.
And Dejan is going to be saying RMD boy. So that is going to happen in the second round of that. That's actually a pretty interesting matchups coming in the second round of that one.
Yes.
Coin flip, the worst league ever created. The dumbest shit I've ever done in my life was create this league. And Wayz had a first round bye, and he's going to be taking on Johnny the Mechanic in the second round, who knocked off Carlton in the first round. He beat Carlton by 30 points in the first round, and he moves on against Wayz. And Dejan also had a first week bye, and he's going up against whoever Dooley High is. I remember I thought Dooley High was Dijon when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, but that's not him. I don't know who it is, but he gets to they get to it's the battle of it's the doo doo battle. Julian Doom. Julian Doom, the doo doo battle. Okay, so they got to get it on in the next round. And a group called the League, a league called the League. This is one of Rangers leagues. Acorn. Let's see here. It looks like by the way, I'm looking at the memes, and it looks like uh, Johnny the Mechanic had a bye week, and Ranger Acorn won big. Acorn won big, knocking off Stark 138-87. And Never Give Up had a bye week, and yours truly got a big win in the first round as well. So I will be moving on to the second round. It's a TBD, so I think the teams may get uh, reseeded for the second round, as opposed to it just being the winner of this bracket plays that bracket. When they do TBD, they reseed them, so
Yeah.
they're going to be reseeded for the second round. So I don't know who's going to be playing who, but it looks like Ranger. I think Acorn's going to be playing Jab because I'm seated higher than Acorn. So Acorn's going to be playing Jab, and I'll be playing the other guy.
Okay.
Let's see. Any given Sunday. Any given Sunday. What's going on in this one here? Looks like Acorn had a bye week, and I kicked somebody's ass. Yes, I move on to the second round. And Jab kicked somebody's ass. He moves on to the second round. It looks like who's going to go up against who? I'm going to go up against the other guy, and Jab is gonna have to go up against Acorn. Because, no. No. I'm going to play Acorn because it's going to be reseeded, and I was seeded higher than Jab. In fact, Jab was the bottom seed. So he pulled off an upset, and I'll be playing Acorn, and Jab will be playing the other Marine in that one. So that's gonna be a fun little matchup. Let's see. None of us are in Space Force.
Nope.
I'm in it, but I don't count. Celebrity Death Match. Celebrity Death Match is BSB versus SWG. SWG, again, as I mentioned last week, has one bracket to themselves, and Jab lost. He's out. He is out, but his team still moves on. So now Mr. Perfect, he won. He knocked off Jab's son, so the whole Malone family is out of there. Let's see. On our side, RMD Boy got knocked off by Pick Peterman, and I lost a close one to the other Ranger. And I would have beat everybody else in the playoffs except the team I played against.
Damn.
Dang.
I outscored everybody in the playoffs except the team I played against. And so he moves on. I had the opportunity to knock him off, and that would have taken SWG out of our bracket and made it impossible to have a SWG versus SWG final. But now it's up to pick six Peterman to knock off the Rangers. Otherwise, it will be an SWG victory. Could happen right there in the next round, because if they may be facing each other, could potentially face each other in the finals. All right, so Dynasty League.
Mm.
Been waiting to tell y'all about this one because
Oh.
I had a first round matchup against Wayz, and it was ugly.
Ooh, wee.
Oh man, Cortland, he disappointed me.
I
Man, Davis disappointed me. some guys that should not have been a disappointment were
I
absolute
whooped
disappointment.
his ass by 100 points.
Damn.
Yeah. It's all because of two wide receivers who decided, you know what, I'm gonna be hurt.
No, it's all because you stepped on the field with the wrong motherfucker. So Jab won too. So Johnny the Mechanic, Jab won. So it is going to be the battle of the OGs in the next round. OG Jab against OG Tim Wilson. In the next round, we will face off because we both won. And in the other bracket, Dijon got smoked by 130 points. And my boy DeBoot went out as well. So only thing I'm watching in this one there is me and Jab next week.
Yeah.
It's all worth it. And the Showdown Apocalypse, the big league, the 32 team league. Let's see here. We got Wayz is in. Wayz have won the first round. Jab is out and Acorn is out. So we only watching that because Wayz is still in. So good luck, Wayz, to take it out. Take that one all the way to the finals because you are the only player left that we give a damn about. Let's see. In the F It Why Not League, Dynasty League with Chris's league, Jab's son league. Let's see here. I played against Acorn in the first round, and I beat the snot out of Acorn by 90 points. There you go. Always talking about, oh, Jab's doing better than me. Like that's hard to do. You ain't hard. You ain't hard to do better than. Sit down somewhere over there. Out of here, Acorn.
Go that way.
Go that way. Talk to that hoe over there. Let's see. Jab won as well, so we both got out that round. And we take on the teams that had the bye week. So this is going to be an interesting second round for me. So Jab takes on Football Fixation, who, if I'm not mistaken, he won last year. He's the defending champ. And I take on Gigamesh. So here's the interesting thing with Gigamesh. So Gigamesh and I had a real small beef after week 4. In week 5, he was 0-4, and I offered him a trade of one of my quarterbacks, so that I could beef up my receiving core, running back core, or something like that. And he was offended by my offer and sent me back an offer that was just stupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
To say that to him, that's how my offer sounded. And I was like, all right, dude, I'm just saying you 0-4. I'm trying to help you out. Look like you need a quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he started making comments and got personal. And he decided to get personal. He said, I'm looking at your picture. You look like you this and that and that. And unfortunately for him, and there's no beef, and I made sure I told him, look, there's no beef you didn't know, but you happen to be in the league that was started a week after one of my close friends died, and that's I dedicate this league to him. So my name in this league is OG Chico, and that's a picture of Chico. That ain't a picture of me.
Right.
So the person you're insulting is not me. That's my friend that passed away shortly before this league was created. And and he felt horrible about it, and he apologized. All right, I'm done. I said, yeah, the personal shots wasn't necessary anyway, but just so you know, I ain't gonna take. I'm letting you. I ain't saying it to make you feel bad. I'm just saying it so you don't do it no more.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You now you know, right? And so we kind of shook hands and made up from there. And he has not lost a game since.
Damn.
And you humbled him so good, he became great.
He has not lost a game since. And so now we're meeting next week in the playoffs, and he made sure he didn't say, all he said to me was he just tagged me in a comment with no words. It's a- it's on. It's on. Just let me know it's on. So yeah, so that's gonna be an interesting little battle right there because he's been the hottest team in the league since that time. And yeah, so we get it on next week, me and him.
Mm.
So we're gonna see how that goes. Uh, Broad Street Bullies, my favorite team of all the teams I have. My six tight end team. Now, infamous for me drafting six tight ends. I had the bye week. Jab, who laughed at me because of it, didn't make the playoffs. Uh, Carlton is out. So I'm the only person that we care about that's left in this league.
Ooh, we.
And Crown of Thorns, the last sleeper league. Let's see if anybody's in. I know this the league me and Jab were in last place. Carlton it has a bye week. That's interesting. Um, and that's it. I don't care about nobody else.
Okay.
How you get a buy in the second round?
No, he had a bye. That was the first round. He had a bye
Oh,
week.
okay.
So he's got to play next week against some people we don't give a damn about.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So he had a first round bye. All right. So, and I know I did not go over the NFL games last week, the NFL.coms, but I'm gonna run through them real fast because I was going at it and it looked interesting. So the longest running league in our system and in our circles, the Nasty Football League. Me and Jab ended up in the finals last year, and I kicked his ass in the finals last year.
Mm-hmm.
He came in and replacing Latone
Okay.
because when the year before, Latone's team actually made the playoffs because we were all throwing games, and he made it all the way to the finals because I threw the game to get him in, and Willie White didn't realize it was Latone and beat him in the final.
Oh, damn.
And then Jab took his team, took over his team, and we both went out first round. So I ain't gonna go over that no more. But in a league called Trick Play, you guys know some people in this one.
Okay.
Let's see here. You guys know some people in Trick Play, and I am in the playoffs. Let's see how it looks. Actually, the first round of the playoffs is next week. I knocked Jab out of the playoffs, so I'm in. Willie White is in, and CJ is in, the comeback kid. So,
Okay.
yeah, and Jab and Acorn are both out.
Mm.
Okay.
Dig
In
it.
the auto draft challenge, I don't think I'm in on that. I don't think I'm in that one because that's my team was pretty bad. Yeah, I was 3-11. I was terrible. I had a big Ed team in that league. Let's see if anybody worthwhile is in the playoffs that we care about. First round, Acorn won. Oh, Acorn beat Jab in the first round,
Mm.
so he moves on. And Willie White plays somebody. I don't know. So okay, so that's it. It is notable to say that I have two family leagues.
Mm-hmm.
One on NFL, one on ESPN, and then this one, the one on NFL, I play against Dijon in the first round of the playoffs. We have our first round next week. Is the first round of the playoffs, and I play against Dijon. So
Nice.
yeah, yeah. So I get to kick his ass. And
Nice.
ESPN, I got three leagues over here. Let's see. I didn't talk about these last week, but we're going to talk about them all this week because they narrowing down. They narrowing down. But you can see I made a lot of playoffs. Jab did too, though. Jab had a good year. He's having a good year, but Ranger was bragging, your boy, your boy did. I say, man, there's a lot of chips on the table. Don't hand it over to him yet. All the chips are still on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta win some. Okay, come on, you slow ass thing. That's why I like Sleeper. Sleeper is pretty fast. These other sites are slow because they don't do Sleeper only does fantasy, so therefore it moves a little faster. And then this league makes it hard to find the damn playoff bracket. I hate that too. Let's see. Standings. If I go to standings, it should show me a playoff bracket. I hate that. This is slow as hell. They doing too much, man. They doing too much. Sleeper does nothing but fantasy, so it moves faster. Okay, here's our playoff bracket. Let's see here, because I know I'm in. I'm in strong on this league. It'll come up eventually, folks. In the meantime, let's talk about President Bush. Willie White has won in the first round. No, it's a 2-round battle. It's a 2-round battle. So I want to say big ups to Cam Akers, who Wayz was talking about. Both of y'all was dogging Cam Akers, and Cam Akers came through for me last night and put up some big points when I was down by 2. I was down by 2, and now I'm up by 11. But it's a 2-round. It's a 2-week round. So it's only 4 teams in. Willie White is beating some guy named Patowski, and he's up 103-96, and I'm up over the Helen boys. The Hellbent boys, rather. I'm up 123 to 112, but we got next week to deal with as well. And I lost Jalen Hurts, so I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
And you know who my backup is? Who my other quarterback is? Lamar Jackson. So I'm in trouble.
Oh.
So
Well, there goes that playoff game.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble, man. I'm in trouble. So as for the other family league that we have, the one that's on ESPN, I won already. Our finals was this week, and I am the champ. So yo, big ups to that. Big ups to that. Can we get some? I don't have no applause there. No applause. Yeah, I got some applause. There we go. All right. So, yeah, there we go. So I've got me a chip already, but it's not a chip that counts because it's just a family league. So, but I did win. If I can clean sweep the family leagues, though, I'd be pretty happy about that.
Nice.
So this is the laser indium. Well, now one of these were so that first one I talked about, where we in the 2-week. We're in the 2-week. That one is the Shark Tank. Are you guys familiar with the Shark Tank?
No.
I remember hearing about it.
So what the Shark Tank is, it's comprised of teams that won chips the year before. So the greatest champions of SWG's group, the SW Football League group, all of the people that got the most chips, they all are invited to the Shark Tank.
Okay.
So it's a battle of champions. So the lineup can change every year. So that's what it is. So that's a really big one to win in their thing because it's nothing but guys that won last year. Nothing but the winners.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's one that I really want to win, and I was so fortunate that I had set up my picks ahead of time, my order. I set my draft order because the draft was a day before I expected it to be. I thought it was Sunday and it was Saturday. So the draft happened without me and I auto drafted. But I did have my lineup already set of who I wanted to pick and win. So I was fortunate that I did that because I would have been in trouble because that's a league that I really wanted to raise hell in. So I'm glad I'm still alive in that one.
Okay.
Nice.
And the other one that I'm in, we're also got a 2-week round. It's this league is Laser Insidium, or some Inidium, some shit like that. Jab come up with these crazy ass names, and right now we are. I'm in the lead in my game. 122.83. He's leading his game. Actually, Jab is winning 157 to 115. He is blowing this motherfucker out.
Damn.
And I'm the 4 seed, so I'm up on the 1 seed. I'm defeating the 1 seed right now. Jab was a 2 seed, so he's beating the 3 seed. But we got next week counts as well. It's a 2-week playoff.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last one that I'm going to go over is my Yahoo League, where I mentioned before, Jab and I have been 1-2 the entire season. And so, needless to say, we are in the playoffs. And where's this playoff? And I kicked somebody's ass. Yeah, I kicked some ass already. All right, they just sent the confetti down on me and shit. That's why I know. You know, Yahoo do the confetti and shit. Hey, you kicked some ass. And I'm trying to find the playoff bracket. Oh, they make it so hard to find in these damn leagues. I hate it. You know damn well we want to look at the playoff bracket if it's the playoffs. Nobody want to see this week's matchup. Show me the damn bracket. And I cannot find the damn playoff bracket.
I got
Anyway.
you. I'll let you know where to find it.
Anyway, it's down to now. Jab is playing some guy named Steeler Time, and I'm playing Megatron Monsters, who has been the only other team that's been giving us a run this year. So he's the 3 seed. So I'm the 2, he's the 3. He's actually 1 game behind me, and then the Steeler Time is like way back, and that's what Jab plays, the 4 seed. And that's going to be for all the marbles, and the winners of those go to the finals. And that's all the leagues I got. And you guys got a couple leagues that I'm not in. So if you want to update us there.
There's only one I'm going to mention for myself because the other one I'm very disappointed in because I lost a Jab.
Damn, he kicked both of y'all ass?
Man, I'm mad. All right. So I'm in this league, hashtag motherfucker, bad motherfucker by Chris. I'm in the finals on that one starting this coming week here. I just beat Start, and Chris is going to the finals to meet me next week. He just beat Jab.
Okay, all right, good for him. As long as Jab ain't in, I don't care if Chris make it. As long as Jab gets his ass kicked, kick Chris' ass though.
Mm-hmm.
Kick his ass good too. Beat him by 30.
That's the plan.
I ain't got nothing worth mentioning, so
We know. It's very disappointing. Very disappointing.
yeah.
I know what the F I'm doing. I know what the F I'm doing. Look, if you got to say that,
He was hyping himself up. That's what that was.
you know what they say. So don't even speak on it no more. Just if they want to say something, yeah, that's cool. Just let it roll off your shoulder, man. I know what the F I'm doing, and then you don't know what you're doing. So that's why I was like, what the F are you doing? And you set a line up. So yeah, that's our playoff picture. That's our playoff picture.
Yeah.
That ate up a lot of freaking time, man.
It did.
It's gonna get shorter. It's gonna get shorter. Wayz, what we got next, man?
All right. Next up, let's hit the injury report before we hit news and the heavy hitters.
All right, let's do it. Injury report.
There's only one piece of somewhat good injury news. That is Khalil Herbert. Actually, 2. Khalil Herbert is off of IR, and he'll be returning this week. And my boy Dallas Goedert is off of IR and returning this week.
Dallas Goedert is okay. All right, well that's good.
To the rest of the injury report, we got Jonathan Taylor just placed on IR with his ankle injury.
Oh man, very disappointed in his outcome this week. I had him as a starter, and he got hurt.
Mm-hmm. Mike White is listed as out with his rib injury. Deebo Samuel is listed as out with a knee and MCL injury. Jalen Hurts is listed as questionable. He is day-to-day, but he is not yet ruled out for this week.
Man, he's out.
He's out.
He's out.
I don't know. Coach is saying he's looking good, so There's a good possibility he may be back. I say keep him out. Don't ruin your playoff hopes, or don't ruin your playoff dreams
but you
with
know
the.
they playing the Cowboys,
Oh yeah, keep him out.
so that's why
Yeah, they're playing Gardner Minshew.
they trying to keep them. They trying to keep them guessing, but
Yep.
he's out.
For 1 week only, everybody grab Gardner Minshew. Remember his time at Jacksonville? The kid's not bad. He's just not great.
Let me say this: if you're in a position where you got to grab Gardner Minshew, you probably not. You either not in the playoffs or you're not about to win this playoff
You
game.
playing in the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
And I don't even set lineups for them unless I'm playing jab. That's funny because in my the Nasty Football League, the one where we were in the finals last year,
Mhm.
we both lost first round, and now we're playing in the consolation round. I'm like, it's the only consolation game to count. I'm setting the lineup for that one.
Yep.
That one I want to win. I don't care if it's man for last place. Damn it, I want to beat his ass.
The last piece of injury report is Devin Duvernay has been placed on IR again this year.
He's got potential, but he's very inconsistent.
Extremely inconsistent. I had a lot of hopes for him. I saw I saw a lot in him. He just didn't perform the way he should have.
Yeah. You
On the
could see flashes, but you can't count on it.
on the other side, the Ravens, they brought someone back home, and that's Sammy Watkins earlier today.
Okay.
But yeah, that's our injury report.
Injury report. I ain't got the explosion. I'm sorry.
Now, before we hit these heavy hitters, let's quickly go over the.
We do this injury report.
let's,
How about that?
let's quickly go over the NFL playoff picture.
Okay. All right.
Starting with the teams that have clinched their spot into the playoffs, 4 of them being in the NFC and 2 in the AFC. We got the Eagles, Vikings, 49ers, and Cowboys all for sure in the playoffs in the NFC side. And then we got the Bills and the Chiefs for sure in on the AFC side.
Mm-hmm.
Now now we got the players the teams on the hunt, right in the bubble and everything. We got the Lions, Seahawks, Panthers, Saints, Falcons, and Packers all in the hunt on the NFC side.
And it's interesting. Somebody they were talking about it now with the Lions being in the hunt. The teams that they are in the hunt against were all hot early when the Lions were 1-6, and now they're hot, and the other teams are falling off.
Yeah.
They are falling off. Seattle was not hot. They've cooled off. The Giants cooled off. These teams were hot early, and now they cooled off. Whereas the Lions were cold, and now they're hot at the right time. And it'd be interesting to see if they get in.
Yeah, and I just realized I didn't have the Giants on the NFC side. They're definitely in the hunt. AFC side, we got the Jags, the Jets, the Patriots, the Browns, the Steelers, Raiders, and Colts. All within the hunt still.
Okay. So I want to say this, though. I'm rooting for Chicago.
Yeah.
Because if the Rams lose out in Chicago and wins the game, the Lions get the second pick in the draft.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So let's go. Let's go Bears.
I forgot about that. I didn't even think about it.
That's right. And so now if the Lions defeat Carolina, that's one of the teams they're battling with for a playoff spot. So that's a big game this weekend, actually.
It is.
And it's funny. I remember talking to somebody before the season about if they can get 7 games, they'll be playing meaningful football in December, and that's all I can ask right now. and here they are playing meaningful football in December. So
Man,
uh, that's where he got his ask.
Man, that is
Um,
so weird that a team with I'm sorry, but a team with 5 losses right now with 2 games left is actually in the hunt for the playoffs.
there's 3 games left.
Yeah, well, okay, 3 games left.
That means
Still,
5 losses. 5 losses is what 12-5. That ain't bad.
well, that's also showing how
no,
even this
5
NFL
wins.
season.
5 wins. 5
Oh
wins.
yeah,
Sorry.
oh yeah. That NFC South is incredibly bad, and they are in
Oh
a
my
hunt.
gosh.
Yeah, that's incredibly bad division right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really suck. That is so Brady like though. Because remember when he was in the AFC East, they had 6 wins before the season started. Because everybody, Buffalo, Miami, Jets was all trash.
Yeah.
Now they all good, and he's out of there and down to the South, and they all sorry. Damn, what the hell
man,
is this? Hell is going on?
nobody, not even the Brady led team is at 500.
They all trying to lose.
Yeah.
And they got a tough schedule coming up.
Yeah, they do.
Well, just to think about the fact of with that division, it is literally anyone's division right now.
Which
It's
is crazy.
that close. That is insane to think about.
That is crazy.
It's just insane to know that a team that's under 500 is going to the playoffs.
Is it though?
Yeah, that's the most
It's happened
insane
before.
part.
It has happened before, and that team ended up winning a playoff game. It was Seattle when they still had Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
They beat the Saints. I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
They won their division with a losing record, and then got into the playoffs and won their first game with Hasselback. Tim Hasselback was the quarterback.
Was it
And
Tim or
Marshawn-
Matt?
It was Tim. I think it was Tim Hasselback
Okay.
and Marshawn Lynch. They came out there and won.
Man.
That one. And they won big. I was like, damn, they winning.
Out of all these teams that are in the hunt on each the NFC and the AFC, who do you guys see having the best opportunity or best chance to making it past the first round?
The way they're playing, quite frankly, it depends on who they match up with. But I see the Lions as having, if they get in, I
Yeah.
can see them winning the first round.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Lions
They're
is a
hot.
really scary team right now.
They're really hot right now. I mean, they really are, and it's interesting because I've never seen them hot this late in the season.
No.
Yeah.
By now, reality is normally setting in on who they are, and this year, if reality is setting on who they are, they playing ball right now. They balling out.
Yeah.
I could see Tampa Bay sneaking out a first round win too.
Yeah.
To be
Mhm.
just because the Tom Brady effect. But at the same time, I could also see them getting blown out by 40.
Yeah.
I mean, really, realistically, I mean, I could see them getting there and be bit pad, but I could also see them sneaking in and win. Brady
Is-
have a good day. And guess what? He
I
does it
see. The way you're looking at Brady and the Buccaneers is the way I'm looking at the Seahawks and Geno. I think they can go in there and sneak a good win in and make it onto that second round.
I honestly can't believe you just compared
Geno Smith and Brady.
Yeah, okay. And the fact that they're not that far behind and they've been battling for the number 5 quarterback in the league this
but
year.
Geno does not have that history. The
History don't matter this year.
only reason I'm giving Tom Brady that chance is not because of who Tom Brady is now this year. It's because of the history of Tom Brady. Geno don't have that.
Oh, see, anything
That's
before
not
this
a
season,
comparison.
anything
But that's
before
not
this season
It's not a
doesn't.
fair comparison. Geno had a better year than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. If so, I can't compare Geno and Tom Brady.
No.
The only reason I'm giving Tom Brady a chance is because I've seen Tom Brady do it. I've seen
Yeah.
Tom Brady go into the playoffs and smoke people when he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Geno do that. So
No,
no,
but
that's not a comparison.
The only reason I put that comparison out there is the fact of how they played this year.
Yeah,
Gino
well,
has been more successful when it comes to sneaking those wins out.
man, next. Miss me with that Geno shit. Come on, man.
Hey, it's the reality.
No, it's not a
No.
reality. That's a stupid ass analogy, man. You
Right.
can't compare the two. I'm not saying that Tom Brady did it this year. Like you're saying Geno did it this year. I'm saying Tom Brady's got history. Tom Brady is somebody you can't count out when it comes to the playoffs because of who he is and what he's done. Geno ain't
Right.
done shit.
No.
I don't know. You look at this year, Brady is not who he is.
Okay,
anymore.
look at this year.
Gino
Okay,
been a
look at
pass
this
around.
year.
You have to look at this year. It's this year's playoffs.
That ain't, okay, so you comparing Tom Brady and Geno as far as what they did this year.
Yeah.
How's that still a comparison? Because it's not. Geno had a good year, Tom Brady had a bad year. So you still comparing oranges to apples.
Right. Because then you're saying that Gino's better than Tom.
He's having a better year. He's having a better year, but I'm not giving Tom a chance because of what he's doing this year.
Not necessarily.
I'm giving Tom a chance because of what he's done in historically.
Yeah.
I'm giving Geno a chance because of what he's done this year. It's not a comparison. It's apples to oranges. It's not the same situation.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but then this is this year's playoffs history. Everything before this year doesn't matter.
All right, but then you can't compare the two. Then you can't compare the two.
They're in the
Because
same
what Tom
position.
Brady did this year does not say that Tom Brady's got a chance.
When they're in the same
Tom Brady
position, you can absolutely compare them.
Okay, all right.
Same position. They've been in the same position stats wise this year.
Miss me with that dumbass analogy, man.
It doesn't even. Hey,
that's a dumbass.
hey, I could take it one further and say Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback than Tom Brady this year. I can say that, but I'm not. I'm not.
But he
is this year.
This year, yes.
He has been playing better than Tom Brady by far. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I wouldn't make the comparison. I wouldn't say that the only reason I give Tom. Never mind. This is going in circles, and it don't
Heavy
make
hitters.
All right, bring us those heavy hitters then.
Yeah, bring us the heavy hitters. All
right, quarterbacks. Quarterback heavy hitters. We got Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Patrick Mahomes. At running back. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, man.
At running backs, we got Jerick McKinnon, Dalvin Cook, and Derrick Henry.
That boy in Atlanta had a good game too.
Oh man, what's his name? Huntley.
Algier.
Oh yeah,
Algier.
yeah. Tyler Algier. Yep, you're right.
Man, 139.
Yeah, he went in.
Yeah, Tyler Algier had a good game.
I'm surprised he didn't make it heavy hitter.
Me too. That's why I brought his name up.
But yeah, he's like 8th on the list.
Wow. Okay.
At wide receivers, we got Zay Jones. And then 2 players for one team. KJ Osborne and Justin Jefferson.
Damn, nice.
KJ had a career day.
That was a freaking historic game. Big Ed is choking on his own words.
It was a historic game.
He choked him up. He got choked up over that.
Yeah. I was pissed. I was pissed. I'm sorry. Tight ends. George Kittle, Jawan Johnson for the Saints, and Dawson Knox for Buffalo.
Who that first guy play for?
San Francisco. 4 catches, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, boy. I love them 49ers, boys. I love to watch them.
And Christian McCaffrey almost jumped into the heavy hitters this week too.
And McCaffrey is balling, but they need. I don't know. I hate that Mitchell got hurt again. I don't want them to overuse McCaffrey.
Yeah,
getting a little. He was making me a little nervous.
Yeah,
running too many.
Then they let go of Jeff Wilson. So,
well, and every time Christian McCaffrey goes down and he grabs at his knee, I get nervous automatically.
Yeah, so that's it for the heavy hitters.
Is it?
Yep.
Hey,
okay.
What about
I wasn't ready for it. All right. Let's hit our
Colts,
starter
Giants,
sitters.
Browns.
Start 'em, sit 'ems. Okay. Let's see. Start 'em, sit 'ems. Who we got? Quarterbacks. I'm going with. I'm starting Josh Allen against Chicago, Patrick Mahomes against Seattle, and Joe Burrow against New England. Speaking of New England, did y'all see that the way that game ended?
Oh my gosh. I feel
Man,
so bad for Jacoby Myers. Talk about rookie mistakes.
Terrible.
right? Man, I feel good for Chandler Jones though. He got a touchdown.
Yeah. All right.
Who next on the starters? Who else? Who
I
got?
was going to say, Big Ed, who you got for your quarterbacks?
Oh, I'm gonna go Tom Brady against Arizona, Joe Burrow against New England, and Justin Herbert against Indianapolis.
Okay. I'm going to go Patrick Mahomes against the Seahawks. I'm going to go Josh Allen against the Bears. And then I'm going to go Justin Fields against the Bills.
Okay.
Well, that's better than comparing Tom Brady and Geno. My sit-ems. I'm sitting Dak Prescott against Philadelphia, Jared Goff against Carolina, and Derek Carr against Pittsburgh.
All right. I'm gonna sit Matt Ryan against the Chargers. Zach Wilson against Jacksonville, and Trace McSorley against Tampa Bay.
Who?
Trace McSorley, the
Oh,
quarterback for
yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah, I was going to say Colt McCoy went down. Yeah, I forgot about that.
He was all on his nuts.
Look, the kid had great potential that game.
Wasn't he a starter last week for Wayz?
No, he did not make my stardoms.
He did pick him though to win because he was like, I'll pick Arizona because they got Colt McCoy. Dude.
Hey, look, I had belief in him.
I said I'm picking against him because they got Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy ain't won nothing but a practice game. His whole
At least
career.
he won. At least he won. All right, I'm gonna sit Dak Prescott against the Eagles. I'm gonna sit Trevor Lawrence against the Jets, and I'm gonna sit Gardner Minshew against the Cowboys.
I don't know about that Trevor Lawrence, man. That dude been balling.
He's been surprising me lately, but I we'll see. I'm not gonna
He
be.
might have turf toe.
Now, if you compare him to Geno, I get it.
Yeah.
Two guys having decent seasons for who they are and for what they've done. That's the comparison. Like compare Geno to Tom Brady. Running backs, I got Derrick Henry against Houston, Christian McCaffrey against Washington, and Austin Eckler against Indianapolis.
What he said. Literally my entire list. What he said.
I got Joe Mixon against New England, Saquon against Minnesota, and I'm gonna say David Montgomery against Buffalo.
This week I am sitting I'm sitting Deontay Foreman against Detroit. I'm sitting Rex Burkhead against Tennessee. And I'm sitting Tyler Algier against Baltimore.
All right. I'm going to sit Aaron Jones against the Dolphins, Zach Moss against the Chargers, and David Montgomery against the Bills.
All right. I'm going to sit Latavius Murray against the Rams, James Conner against the Buccaneers, and Rashad White against the Cardinals.
Wide receivers, I'm starting Triple J against Chicago, Devontae Adams against New England, and Tyreek Hill against Green Bay.
Who is Triple J?
Tell him, Wayz.
Against who?
He said against Chicago. I'm like,
He said, who is Triple J?
Oh, Justin Joshua Jefferson.
yeah, but they're not playing Chicago.
Who they playing?
They're playing the Giants.
Okay, well I picked Triple J against the Giants.
Okay. But I was like, wait, hold on. Cause I was like, when did Justin Jefferson get on the Bills? If he's on the Bills, then man, they going to the Super Bowl.
Last thing you want to see is him and Stephon Diggs together.
Right. uh,
Ugly.
Tyreek Hill against Green Bay, Jamar Chase against New England, and Stephon Diggs against the Bears.
Okay, I got Stephon Diggs against the Bears, Jamar Chase against the Patriots, and Amon-Ra St. Brown against the Panthers.
Sit-ems, I'm going to sit Amari Cooper against New Orleans. Michael Pittman Jr. against the Clippers. And Marquise Brown against Chicago. No, against Tampa Bay. I just wanted to say that again.
All right. I'm gonna sit Garrett Wilson against Jacksonville. Terry McLaurin against the 49ers. And Christian Kirk against the Jets.
Okay. I'm going to go with DJ Moore against the Lions, George Pickens against the Raiders, and Alan Lazard against the Dolphins.
Man, Christian Kirk made a hell of a catch, boy, last week, boy.
Man.
He's surprising me. He's doing a lot better than expected. Tight ends, I'm going with my usual suspects: Kelsey, Andrews, and Kittle.
All right. I'm gonna go Dalton Schultz against Philadelphia, Dallas Goedert against Dallas, and it looks like Darren Waller's back, so I'm gonna pick him against Pittsburgh.
Yes, Darren Waller is back. I am going to go Dallas Goedert against the Cowboys, TJ Hawkinson against the Giants, and David Njoku against the Saints.
I'm sitting Dalton Schultz against Philly, David Njoku against the Saints, and who else did y'all say? And Geno Smith. And Gerald Everett against Indianapolis.
All right. I'm gonna sit Njoku against New Orleans, Freiermuth against the Raiders, and Cole Kmet against Buffalo.
I'm going to sit Jeff Driscoll against the Titans, Hunter Henry against the Bengals, and Mike Gesicki against the Packers.
That's an interesting list there, Wayz.
And that's it for Stardom Sittums.
That's it for Stardom Sittums.
So it's time for our pick'ems.
All right, I'm starting San Francisco.
First up on Thursday night, we got the Jaguars at the Jets.
Whoa. First up.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, we got last week first. Never mind.
Let's see here. I've just noticed I've been sitting in the dark this whole damn time. I've been looking up, not looking down, now that I gotta read. All right, let's see. We all picked 49ers over Seattle, and we all came out victorious. We all picked Minnesota over Indianapolis. We
squeaked that one out.
Squeaked that one out.
Yeah.
Cleveland beat Baltimore. And I picked Baltimore. The Bills beat Miami, and I picked the Bills. Philly beat Chicago. Big Ed picked Chicago. Detroit beat the Jets, and Big Ed picked the Jets. Pittsburgh beat Carolina, and we all picked Carolina. Kansas City squeaked out a win over Houston. We all picked Kansas City. New Orleans beat Atlanta, and Joe picked Atlanta. Dallas lost to Jacksonville, and we all picked Dallas. Denver beat Arizona. Didn't Denver beat Arizona?
Yes.
Denver beat Arizona. Joe picked Colt McCoy. The Raiders pulled out the dumbest win ever over New England, and Big Ed picked the Raiders. Let's see. The Clippers beat Tennessee. Big Ed picked Tennessee. Cincinnati beat Tampa Bay. We all picked Cincinnati. Who won the Washington Giants game? The Giants won, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Giants beat Washington, and Big Ed picked the Giants. And we all picked Green Bay to beat the Rams, and they did. So let's see. Big Ed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins. How many losses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses. Wayz got 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses. So he's 9-7. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses, so I'm 11-5. Which means our total records are going to put me one game up on Big Ed because hey, I'll do the math here later, man. I gotta.
Yep.
I normally had this ready for y'all, but I was running a little after. Big Ed is 142-82. And Wayz is getting beat down. That's because he thinks Tom Brady and Geno Smith are on the same page.
They ain't even in the same chapter.
He won 34-90, and I was tied with Big Ed, but now I am 143-81, one game ahead of Big Ed. So now, Big Ed, who we got coming up this week?
All right, first up. Ooh, where'd it go?
Ooh,
First up, we got Jacksonville at the Jets.
Hold up, let me get this together here. My bad on this one. I'm a little discombobulated for this section. Okay, so Jags and the Jets. I'm going with the Jets. Big Ed,
I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
Wayz,
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
with who?
The Jets.
New York. Okay.
We got the Falcons at the Ravens.
Big Ed, who you got?
Falcons.
Wayz.
Ravens.
I am also going with the Ravens.
We got the Lions at the Panthers.
Joe,
Gonna go with the Lions.
I am going with Carolina. Wayz. I mean, Big Ed.
I'm going with the Lions. We got the Seahawks at the Chiefs.
Seahawks at the Chiefs. I'm going with Kansas City. Big Ed.
Kansas City.
Wayz.
I don't think we need to discuss this any more than we already have today. I'm going with Kansas City.
I thought you was gonna be going with Geno.
Me too.
I wouldn't be surprised if they squeak out a win, but no.
Next up, we got the Saints at the Browns.
Big Ed.
Browns.
Wayz.
Browns.
I too am going with the Browns. Who else?
Next up, we got the Texans at the Titans.
Wayz.
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
So am I. Big Ed.
I'm also going to go with the Titans.
Right?
But I need the Texans to win out the rest of the year.
And I need Chicago to win.
If the Titans win out the rest of the year, Bears get number one pick.
If y'all win one and the Rams win out, they jump you.
Yeah.
And that's the Lions pick.
The Rams got to lose out, you mean?
No, the Bears. Yeah, the Rams got to lose out. The Bears got to win one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Lions pick.
Yeah, we got Buffalo, Detroit, and Minnesota coming up.
Y'all got one. Y'all can win one.
Where are we at? Bengals, Patriots.
Wayz.
Bengals.
I am going to say Bengals.
I'm gonna go Bengals also.
All right.
We have the Giants at the Vikings.
Ooh. I'm going to go with the Giants.
Yeah, I think the Vikings is riding too high right now. I'm going with the Giants also.
Wayz.
I haven't picked against this team at all this year. I'm going with the Vikings.
Knicks.
We got the Bills at the Bears.
I'm going for the Bears, but I'm going with the Bills.
Go
Dig it?
Bills. Bills are gonna win that one.
Wayz.
Bills.
All right.
Commanders at the 49ers.
I'm going with the command of the 49ers. Actually, I was supposed to be getting yours first, Big Ed.
Oh, 49ers.
Wayz.
I'll go the 49ers.
All right.
Eagles at the Cowboys.
Wayz.
Cowboys.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
Wait a minute, damn it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going Philly, and you said you're going Eagles?
Yep.
All right.
Raiders at the Steelers.
I am going with the Raiders. Big Ed?
Raiders.
Raiders.
All right.
Packers at the Dolphins.
Big
Oh,
Ed.
those last games were on Saturday on Christmas Eve. These
Yeah.
games are all on Sunday
Okay.
on Christmas. So Packers at the Dolphins.
Who you got?
Dolphins.
Wayz.
Dolphins.
And I'm going with Green Bay.
Broncos at the Rams.
Wayz.
I'm gonna go with the. Let's go with the Rams.
I'm going with Denver.
I'm going with the Rams.
This is no easy game to pick because they both suck horribly.
They're bad. They're both bad.
Buccaneers at the Cardinals.
Buccaneers at the Cardinals. I'm going with Tampa Bay. Big Ed.
Tampa Bay.
Wayz.
I'm going with Tampa Bay.
And on Monday night, we got the Chargers at the Colts.
Wayz. Well, no. Who is on?
Big Ed.
Ed.
Chargers.
Who they playing?
Colts.
Oh yeah. Wayz.
Chargers.
As am I.
I don't think the Colts going to win another game this year.
After that, they better not. You don't blow a 33-point lead.
Their
And then-
morale is just shot.
They're like, we're really that bad?
They suck. They suck for that. All right. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Wayz, is that it?
That is it.
That's the show, and we want to thank y'all for joining us. This is the show where we talk sports, we talk shop, and we talk a little smack. This is the Showdown. We want to thank y'all for joining us. If you like what you see, I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson. That's the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Wayz, and we out of here like last year. If you're in your playoffs, good luck. See you next time. Peace.